Good morning, Trailblazers. Today is Monday, November 10th, 2014. I'm Abby.
And I'm Deanna.
And we're the Your News Acres from Miss Bono's class.
Everyone, please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the
United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today's lunch is turkey and gravy biscuit, pork, sloppy joe, yogurt, and cheese plate. Side items include seasoned green beans or garlic, mashed potato, fruit. Fruit is also available. Now let's go to Miss Countner for a few announcements.
Good morning, Trailblazers, and happy Monday to you in this crisp, cool morning. We have a wonderful celebration ahead of us in just a little while, but I'll get to that in just a moment. The most important news of the day is we have one Trailblazer birthday. Adrina Villardo Paredes in kindergarten. Happy birthday to you. Come on down to the front office. We are celebrating with you. I also want to send a very big congratulations and thank you out to Priya Thampi. She's our November Volunteer of the Month. Priya and her family are new to DeSoto Trail. She has a kindergartner, Aditya, and third grader, Nydia. They are both trailblazing here at DeSoto Trail, and we're just happy to have them here. I also want to give another shout out to many other parents that have helped with our kindergarten sock hop, Grandparents' Day, book fair. So our other nominees were Heather Kahn, Mike Beener, Sandy Escobar, and Tia Griffiths. Again, thank you, volunteers. We can do all the wonderful things we do here at DeSoto Trail without you. So let's see, just a reminder, tomorrow is Veterans Day. There is no school, and we're going to learn more in just a minute about what Veterans Day means and why we are celebrating this special holiday. Wednesday, Kids Talk has been postponed till January, so we'll get more information to you shortly about that. And we have our third grade musical this week, so I can't wait to see that. Congratulations to all of the third graders. And fourth grade, you're going on your Blended Lives trip this Friday. So another busy week here at DeSoto Trail. So just a quick rundown. In about 5 minutes or so, about 8:40 following WDTS, third through fifth grade classrooms, you will leave and go to the covered area. About 8:50, pre-K through second graders can leave their classrooms and start coming down to the covered area. And then we will start the procession of our veterans under the covered area for the presentation. Okay? And teachers, if you need more details about that, check your email out. All right, so today I have a very special guest with us. I have Mr. Val Fraley. He's the former commander of the American Legion Post 13 here in Tallahassee. Good morning, Mr. Fraley, again. Nice to meet you and see you again.
Great to meet you, too.
Very good. And Mr. Fraley was telling me that all Legionnaires have served during a period of conflict. Mr. Fraley is an Air Force veteran who served during the Vietnam era. He has 3 children, 2 girls and a boy, and your son actually served in Iraq during the Desert Storm and Desert Shield, correct?
Right?
Right?
Correct.
And he has 2 grandchildren. He's originally from Wyoming. He's also, your dad was in the
Air
Force, right? So you moved around. He's had 13 schools before he graduated high school. That's a lot of traveling. A little tidbit about Mr. Fraley. He's a Mississippi State graduate, and we just had our little Bulldog Seminole talk. So we'll talk more about that in just a second. But Mr. Fraley, good morning, and tell us a little bit about what Veterans Day means to you and its origins.
Well, I'm impressed that I'm at DeSoto Trail. Yes. Because it has to do with a person and a place. Mm-hmm. Veterans Day has to do with an event that occurred on November the 11th.
Okay, 11/11.
In 1919, and it happened to be the end of conflict at the end of World War I. Mm-hmm. It was at the 11th hour on the 11th day of the 11th month. And tomorrow you'll see that celebrated if you go to the parade, because the whole parade's going to stop, and at the 11th hour, they're going to have a time of remembrance. It was originally called Armistice Day, and the reason it was called that is because that's when the armistice began. It took them 7 months before they finally drew up the Treaty of Versailles. Mm-hmm. And during that time, a bunch of guys got together It seems like war seems to instigate this, and they decided that they wanted to go back and make where they lived better than it had ever been before, and that's the reason the American Legion began. But after World War II and after Korea, it didn't seem appropriate to call it Armistice Day anymore because that was just celebrating the end of one war, World War I. So they got it changed. Congress changed it, and they call it Veterans Day. Then along came a bunch of folks that wanted to have a 4-day weekend, and so they started putting it on a Monday all the time. Nobody knew what to do. That's a date that's celebrated on a certain date. So November 11th came back in, and it's called a Veterans Day.
And that's why it changes to every day of the week. Sometimes we have a Monday off, a Thursday off. It just kind of depends on where November 11th falls.
That's where it's got to be. It's like your birthday. It doesn't come on Monday every time, does it? Okay.
Very good. So today we are honoring and celebrating all of the veterans across the United States, and we have some special trailblazers here today that are honoring their family members. So we're going to get to that when we get outside. So again, thank you, Mr. Fraley, for being here. We look forward to hearing you speak more about Veterans Day and why we're honoring these special veterans today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, and back to the news team. That's it? Okay. That's it
For this edition of WDTS. Have a rock solid day, Trailblazers. Bye.